In this video, we are going to introduce the concept of plans and talk about topicality. All right, so when you're in a debate, you debate about a resolution. And that resolution is debate's pretty fancy way of saying a topic. So the resolution is the topic that you debate over. Normally, this topic is going to be either a claim of fact or a claim of value or a claim of policy. So normally in policy debate, you have a claim of policy. In Lincoln Douglas, a lot of times you have a claim of value, and it just really depends on what you have. In all debates, you have two sides, an AF and an egg, sometimes a pro and con and PF, but for this, an AF and an egg side. So the AF side affirms or defends the topic. The neg side negates the topic. And a lot of time, by negating the topic, the negative is advocating for the status quo. And what we mean by that is just the way the world is, the way things are right now. So, when the affirmative defends this resolution, when they affirm the topic, when they affirm this claim of policy or claim of value, they can do it in a couple of different ways. So far, we have primarily talked about defending the topic or resolution from a kind of whole resolution perspective. So what I mean by this is, if the topic is states ought to eliminate lethal autonomous weapons, you argue that entire statement should be true. However, there's also instances where you argue for a specific instance of the resolution. And these specific instances we normally call, in LD and policy, plans. And a plan is pretty much a specific version of the resolution, a specific instance of the resolution that falls 100% underneath of it. So let's give some really simple examples of that. Let's say our topic for the debate was, my mom should buy me a car. If that's our topic, a example of a plan, an example of a specific instance would be, my mom should buy me a Subaru Outback. Another example of this could be, my mom should buy me a Ferrari. Both of these statements affirm the topic. A Subaru Outback and a Ferrari are both cars. Therefore, since this specific instance also affirms this main topic or our main resolution in the debate, it is considered to be allowed as a plan in the debate because it falls 100% underneath of the resolution. Now, let's say I replaced mom with dad, and I said, my dad should buy me a Ferrari. The concept of topicality, which we are going to talk about more later, talks about how we should not allow plans like this because they do not fall 100% underneath of the resolution. So if you were negative in the debate that the affirmative said, my dad should buy me a Ferrari, you could read a topicality argument that defines the word mom in the resolution and says that in this specific instance, dad is not mom, so therefore the affirmative does not follow the resolution. So that's the idea of plans and topicality. So some examples on our current topic, the lethal autonomous weapons topic, right? So far, we've just been saying the whole resolution. We've been saying states ought to ban lethal autonomous weapons and have generic contentions like arms races and proliferation. There's other schools who have run plans that say rather than do all of that, we should just have a specific country do it. So one of the most popular affirmatives is just China should ban its own lethal autonomous weapons. Another example on the topic would be that states ought to ban their autonomous nuclear weapons. So this can get a lot more complex, but that's pretty much the basics for plans and topicality. So I'll see you next time.